Hi there, Taurus. Hey, welcome, welcome. We're live. We're here for you. This is your weekly reading. I figured I would jump on and sort of pump this guy out. Let's do it. Taurus, there's something that you are kind of like working with. It's like something I feel on one hand, it's sort of draining you. It's making you feel frustrated. It's like you feel like at one the spectrum, okay, of the conversation, you're like, it's clearly not working. And then it's like you're trying to still have hope. I hear that as well, trying to still kind of go at it, okay, keep your ducks in a row, so to speak. And so I'm hearing something about calling someone. Maybe this has to do with communication with someone very particular. Anyhow, let's jump in and take a dive already. For some of you, you feel like there's some kind of like dissonant energy, like, it's one of those moments. It's like, I know we're not really being honest with each other. I know that we're not saying everything we feel. I know that it's not really actually like coming full circle yet. Like there's more to the story and we're not being authentic. We're not being but Taurus, I feel some of you, like, you're also, you're at the point where you say, I don't want to, like, continue that, like, I know this and I know that sort of story. I don't want to be in I know world. I want to be living the real extent. Let's clear it. The extent of potential that I know that we have. This is reminding me a smidgen of the Aries reading. I have yet to post it, so just as a heads up, if you are not already subscribed, feel free to hit the subscribe button and you will get notified when that video is posted. I feel like there was some really strong overlap. I think they actually got the Hierophant in reverse, if I do recall, yeah. Okay, let's get into it. Let's clear the energy on the left side of the body. Jug. Okay, this is related to history. This is something karmic, Taurus. This is something where you're like, I know we got that beef way back in, BC. I know. Okay, I know. Lighthearted, carefree time. Some of you are thinking back, okay, to a time maybe where you had certain experiences with someone. And I feel for somebody, I'm not gonna lie, I can't sugarcoat it. You missed somebody here, Taurus. I'm feeling it. Grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. Okay, and then we have elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Elephants remind me of the concept of memory. Let's continue. I'm hearing I want to feel her again. Some of you missing someone, like, really a lot. Like, you really, like, you're feeling like there's cold air between you. And you're not coming together to, like, hold the space. Broom, grapes, axe. Someone is also worried possibly that someone is, like, gonna move on. Yeah, I'm seeing a little mouse here. I'm not sure what that's alluding to. But there's definitely some fear. It's like, will I, like, be able to, like, find the words to, like, speak with her again? I'm hearing that. It's funny because I'm seeing so many, like, Roman themed symbols coming through, like the grapes, even with the jug. It's like, it's very Roman. I see something kind of like that. Time to go out and have fun. I think that you're missing where someone used to be at in your world, where somebody used to be at. We have broom, new home, new attitude. Maybe some of you have moved. It's like, I miss, like, the old conversations and, like, the old clock on the wall and the old, the way, it's like, but I feel like even Taurus, like, I feel like you have a friend here, they come through, it's like every now and then, like, hey, Taurus, like, why are we thinking about it like that? Like, why are we not, like, working with a new story? Sadness coming through with anger, oh my, and pain in reverse. Some of you are realizing it's at a point I can't think, as like this is the end of the conversation. Success in reverse on pain in reverse. Some of you don't want to maybe come out about what you're feeling, but then at the same time you are feeling it. And so it's like, how do I balance, like, not being satisfied with the storyline, but then also not wanting to, like, aggravate that consciousness and keep feeding and putting, fire to the flames. Let's see what else here. Faith in reverse. Oh, Taurus. So this is a matter where you're possibly having a dark night of the soul. It's like moment. It's like, what am I going to do? Stop in the middle. So you're like, I'm going to stop thinking about it. It's like, you just kind of like, you stop thinking about it. It's like, I'm just going to put it off. And I don't know if, like, she thinks I'm pretty anymore or what, but, like, I'm just going to, like, pause and I'm just going to stop thinking about it altogether. Like, you just, again, stop. Same card. It's like, we shuffled again, we got it the same exact card. So there's something that you said, it's like you keep kind of trying to, like, see, maybe there's more to it. Maybe there's this, maybe there's that. No. I'm hearing, I can't know what's going on. I just know that it's not working right now. I'm hearing that as well. Broken bridge. Oh, don't break the bridges. I'm hearing that. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem. But, this is what this card says. I'm not saying that that's the answer. In fact, maybe we should stop reading them. Maybe we'll just read I'll see the symbols. But there's just a moment, there's a moment. I'm hearing, I fear losing her. I'm hearing that. Aw. I'm out of my mind. I'm hearing for Selena, Chrysoprase, solar plexus. Someone feels like maybe they gave someone like an impression that is not accurate to what they really do feel. Crown chakra. Now they're trying to, I'm hearing French cuisine. They're trying to like kind of change the subject now, change the vibe. It's like, actually, I don't really mean that. I mean this. Oh, I feel like I want to cry. This is a really intense energy, guys. I feel a lot of pain here. I do feel it for you here, Taurus, in a way, you know? In a channeled state. Pain in reverse. The success in reverse. Some of you, you don't know where to stand. It's like, did I lose the opportunity? Or did I like, you know, what the hell? But where's the bravery? I'm sorry. We have to get further on that because with faith in reverse, let's get here an extended reading. Third eye, yeah, you feel it's about what you said or what you, yeah, it's like you're thinking back. Like, maybe I shouldn't have, like, you know, branded the message like that. Then it wouldn't have been, like, so, like, you know, left open like that. I hear that. Throat chakra with Chrysocolla. Let go of a fixed plan. Allow for spontaneity and growth. Interesting, yeah, because why would we not have faith? Even if something is not working out. Why would ever it be that faith is not, you know, so there's a blockage in the crown chakra is what I'm hearing. Let's get a little further. Some of you felt this person was like perfect for you, possibly. Choose love. You always have a choice. Make yours with love. So some of you maybe like you don't want to like get to the point where you're going to like kind of, you know, kind of X somebody off. It's like you don't want to be in that space. I want to get a little further. What is the history here between these two? Some of you were guarding your heart. You felt like there was sort of like a moment that could have really like, you know, I'm hearing endangered your self-confidence. I don't know what that is alluding to for everyone. I'm hearing because if I had one wish, Let's see further. What is the history? Oh, ideation. Okay, some of you, I feel like you got into an argument when it came to debating a certain subject matter about what you thought you had going with someone. Now, this is very disappointing, guys. I have to be so honest. It's like, I put so much into this, and like, you're not, you know, in a way, it's like you feel alone. It's like, I feel like I'm alone in this. Like, you're not even helping me, okay, really love myself in this space. Oh, well, if you're with someone who's not empowering you, then it may be really time to release that storyline. Maybe that's what you're doing. Comfort in reverse. But remember that you don't lose anything, right? Every experience is so meaningful. Okay, otherwise we wouldn't be having karmic experiences here, right? Each karmic lesson and experiences can be so helpful. I recommend to look at your astrology, to look at your synastry. By the way, guys, thank you so much for hitting the like button. Let's clear the energy and ground. If you are interested in working one-on-one, if you want to know more like what is going on in this relationship, why would I even be holding on to this to begin with? We can work one-on-one in a partnership reading. That's the service that I've brought back. I haven't been doing private readings for months now, but that's one of the last services here that I offer, and it is a partnership archetype reading. So we can go through what may be going on in your relationship. It's currently sold out, but I'll bring it back possibly next week. Hit the waitlist button on that and go to alchemyinu.com. I'll put the link hopefully at some point. But you can also go to my Twitter. I've tweeted the link there. Anyways, guys, you know, there's something that's uncomfortable. It's like, I don't want to sit here like this anymore. You're really bothering me. I'm hearing that. Bob. Interesting. Okay, let's get these cards. Let's see. Some of you feel, okay. You didn't want to say what you felt, though. It's like, I don't want to come out and say that I feel that way, but I feel like you're kind of, you're hurting my feelings. I'm hearing that. The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. But I think that you knew how you felt. It's like, okay, for you to think someone's hurting your feelings, it's like you're intellectualizing it. Maybe you're trying to understand, like, are they hurting my feelings? It doesn't matter. Do you feel good or do you not feel good? Right? I mean, yeah, it's not about, you know, yeah, because I feel like there are a lot of sacrifices here, and there's such a focus on focus, even with these two cards coming through in reverse. It's like, focus on love, look for the good in everyone. I don't think that's your story right now, Taurus. I'm hearing Aquarius. With Aquarius, I think right now you're saying, no, I feel what I feel. I feel what I feel. It's a real emotion. It's a real feeling. I tried to give the benefit of the doubt, but now I'm feeling really like, I'm hearing ugly. Oh no. So maybe there's an experience where you're saying like, they're not empowering me. This is not helping my story. So it is what it is. Okay. And you're saying, I was sweet. I gave what I wanted. I gave what I wanted. Interesting. All right. And this is maybe a perspective. Of course, right? We have to look at both sides of the story. Watch your Venus sign and watch your sun sign. Let's backtrack clear around. Let's backtrack around. Let's backtrack around. Speak the language of love. Some of you, this person was treating you sideways in your career. You're like, I thought you were a friend. I thought you were a really good friend of mine, but apparently I can't trust you. I'm hearing that. Listen with your heart. You are listening, but need to hear with a loving heart. I feel that's to yourself. I think that's with yourself, Taurus. Yeah. Some of you, this is a good friend of yours. Maybe you actually, you know, you're talking with someone. They're like telling you, like, hey, Taurus, like you need to like trust yourself. Like, don't be in this relationship alone. Like, not trusting you. You know. I'm hearing someone's like, yeah. Okay. Understand like what hurts, what feels good, acknowledge and honor those emotions, and like that's the way that we can move through them. Otherwise, we're gonna be putting them in like cubby holes and coming back, you know, at a later point in time to them anyway. So put them to the, you know, the test now and say, is this a real situation? And talk to yourself about that, right? Introspect about that. Sometimes, you know, it's like, I'm scared, I'm fearful of this, and that's more maybe related to another aspect of my life. But, you know, take the time to question it and say, is this something that I really do feel? Do I feel this person it does not have my best in mind? It's not empowering me right now. And not to like demonize them, but, you know, are they just not available? Do they have maybe even some kind of like lifestyle habit that is not compatible with my own? And acknowledging and accepting that and moving forward. So we have flow, peace, and consciousness. This is hard, I'm not gonna lie. You have this is a week that will be really legendary for you here, Taurus, possibly. Some of you, I mean, we got Venus, your ruler in post-shadow retrograde in Capricorn, and fellow earth sign, Capricorn. Let's clear it. Yeah, there are things, maybe someone didn't want to admit something. It's like, no, like, you have to come out with it now. Because I'm not gonna be sitting here thinking that, like, you know, I mean, you're thinking about something when you're not. Like, some of you needed to have a very forthright conversation with somebody here. Love in reverse, hunger upright. This is not a good vibe, I feel. You are feeling. It's like, I feel like I'm constantly hungering for, yearning for. Why does it have to get to that point? Why can't I just feel in the flow right here, right now, and really just be brave with myself? Why do I feel like I have to also, you know, kind of like dance around the discussion? Rejection in reverse. So I would think, you know, what's the worst case scenario? Okay. Let's say that you say your personal truths to this person, and then they end up blocking you or Xing you off. Okay, so then let's trail it down. What is the worst case scenario? That you lost a so-called friend or a supporter or whoever who wasn't really, okay, going to be there for you to hear you out and really try and understand you. I don't know what this is for everyone, but you've got to take it as you will. For some of you, this is related to your past. Maybe you were like nervous about communicating something. Let's get a little further. Some of you respect this person. They may be in the limelight. You wanted to be really impressive in some way, maybe to them, or you felt, and this could even be you with you. And then it's that moment where you're like, I'm sacrificing the whole thing because I'm trying to be perfect. Abundance upright. Rest. Yeah, someone was shying away from even just taking the bull by the horns and calling it out as they really felt it, pain. So now it's like, now I feel awkward. Now I feel uncomfortable because I know there's more to the story. Anger again, Taurus. Oh my, I would really do some purging exercises that are healthy and grounding here for you, where you're working in a, you know, in a balanced space where you're able to, you know, translate these energies in a really helpful manner for you. You know, maybe have an outlet, okay, passion coming through right there, mirroring anger. You know, the higher expression of fire is passion, the lower is anger. So it's not that anger is not justified, but acknowledge it. That's important, and have a proper outlet for it. It's like, if you know that you got a bucket that's overflowing, have a place to empty it out. Maybe think about what do I do? Okay, because I'm feeling irritated. We have pain coming through, and then we have determination in reverse in the advice, and then your future's growth. Some of you here will be moving into a context that allows you, yes, to think about things from a new vantage point where you're not feeling triggered and you're not feeling like you lost the opportunity. Yeah, let's backtrack around where you felt out in the cold. Okay, let's backtrack around. For some of you, you're not going to be triggered anymore by what someone is projecting to you that they were to you. Isolation reverse. Okay, great. So you lead out with passion. We have sadness in reverse in the theme. By the end of this week, Taurus, I feel like you will bounce back from this. We're going to jump into your extended. Link in the bio box below. We'll do that possibly today, tomorrow, tonight even. Maybe even now. We'll jump into that next, and I'll post that in the next, maybe we'll just do that now in the next 10 minutes. Let's do that. So join members by clicking the join button. What we're going to do is we're going to also pull on what you're feeling drawn towards. Okay, and I want to actually, let's pull those cards here now. And then we'll interpret them in the extended. Okay, ooh, that popped out. Okay, let's jump into that here. Thank you guys so much again for tuning in and for your support on members. Of course, this is the content on the general channel. This is free, unpaid content. The members is paid, and it also lets me know that you guys really do like this content and you want to continue to see it. If you like the weeklies, also hit the like button. Let me know via that, in that way, and we'll see you in the next.